Yeah, so over the 10 years, you guys have stuck together and been together, the two of you. Is that a good thing all the time?
Is that a good thing all the time? Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys get along?
Yeah,
you guys
of course.
learn from each other?
Of course we don't, but yeah, we do.
I mean, we fight like other couples.
No, we don't. Not like other couples.
No, not like other couples.
Similar to other couples, we do fight.
Yeah. And I think that we're both really good at bottling up things and knowing when to ignore the other person and walk away and not be there.
So you have a good working relationship?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to him.
It's all right.
Just was ignoring everything. It's gonna be one of those days, Dave.
Yeah, that was a rough question. Sorry about that one.
No, hey. I mean, how do you deal with stuff like that, you know?
Something for me, like, and I think Steve feels this way too, is like when we were going through high school, like we went to high school together, and in those times we were punk rock skaters and we were outcasts, and we only had each other, and if we didn't stick together, we were going to get the crap beat out of us. And a lot of our friends are still friends from high school, and we're still really loyal to each other, and that's something that I think Steve and I, is just something really important to us as human beings individually, having that kind of loyalty to your friends and people that are most important to you, and regardless of the menial, tiny little pointless things, can seem like the biggest thing in the world, but it's nothing, and you know it's going to be that way the next day. And
when we're on rocking chairs, super old and wrinkly, on a porch somewhere.
In Montreal. By drinking red wine.
We'll be able to look back on this interview and go, hey, why were we even fighting?
I'm going to say that we weren't. You're trying to start a fight with me
and
right
I'll
now.
be like, I'll show you the tape, man.
But what is improvisation to you? How would you define improvisation and improvising?
It's spontaneity meets form. It's process and product mashed together into a sundae, like a chocolate sundae. I don't know. It's working with what you have, and at the same time having ideas, and also ignoring ideas. Like, hey, I've got an idea. Oh wait, I should forget about this idea because that's not where this is going.
So that's improv.
To me, I don't know. What the hell? What kind of question is that?
It was a vague, open question.
It is a vague, open question, and if I may give you a vague, open answer, I think it's like Zen philosophy.
Fucking A. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say that. It's a good answer.
And if I gave you the reason why, then it wouldn't really be Zen philosophy. You have to discover that for yourself. I can sit here and tell you, oh, this is what Zen is, but unless you do it and understand it, you're not a Zen master.
There are
never enlightened.
There are
Exactly.
improv masters out there that have never improvised because they know.
Awesome, thanks.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Not an example.
No, but he did that movie about the guy that was one. Remember, he was like a kid and he was pretending to be a pilot and stuff. Like, that guy could improvise.
That guy was.
Yeah, but that wasn't really Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right. And when you say improv, like, I mean, there's improv comedy, improv theater, improv dance, improv glass making. There's a lot of
improv.
Yeah. So there's improv websites.
You guys have a very specific sort of, or very you kind of style when it comes to improvisation.
Could you describe it for us?
From what I've seen, you're very, very free of any sort of like tight structures or games or rules that you use, and you sort of create it all. Could you tell us a little bit about your style? Like, what do you think of as your style?
It's way harder for us to see what the hell we do. We're up there doing it. And, it's easier for you to see it. And thank you for telling me that that's kind of what
you look like.
I'll tell you what I think we do, or what I like to think we do anyway, and I think it's basically...
It's awesome.
I think in a sense we try not to limit ourselves to one way of doing it, and I think when we see new things and we see new tools and new forms and ideas, it's really easy for us to just go, well, we can adapt that in and put that in, and so we have this sort of free-form form in a sense that we can throw in other things at any time, and even we will break out of it as well, break the fourth wall, and
We'll break the fifth wall too.
break any walls, damn it. But just like I think that's what, in a sense, is what we do. But I mean, as for what actually happens on stage and what that magic is, I don't know.
Well, I just wanted to say one more thing.
We're wrapping up soon.
I know, yeah.
Go.
Just about, I think as well, stylistically, possibly, it's very much the Lee White and Steven Sim. Like, there's big pieces of us in the show too. Like, it ends up us having fun. Am I just stumbling over all of this?
It's magic. It's magic.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's magic that can only come from. It's Lee's soul and my soul together on stage, and we're just doing our thing. We're having fun, and.
So, any final words for people out there who like want to learn how to improvise or want to get into doing what you do?
Poster.
Any advice
Get out there
to people in the real
Get
world?
a good name that's really short. Poster. Stickers, T-shirts.
All right, advertising.
Do it.
Improv can teach you how to be a polite human being in the world, like how to listen to other people and how to walk through like a mall or something without ignoring everyone else and just stopping in the middle someplace, or
Noticing things before other people notice things because you're not a fucking zombie, you know?
Or you
You're
don't.
aware of your surroundings and present in the moment. It's wonderful. As soon as I learned that, hey, stuff's going on all the time. It's great.
Or when I could go on for hours.
Yeah.
Humans need improv.